has been a while. I have been very busy and unable to record as much as I wanted to, but I think I'm back now. And with that being said, I'm going to go over a few tips of how you can get the different shards to grow the Ninjago event dragons that you can get. If I can find the freaking thing. So you can get, I already have all four of them, but you can get all of these, and they're pretty simple. I will probably put a picture of where to go do the quests, because it's tedious, but it's not hard. It's just, you gotta fly to one place, go back to Origins, and then fly to another place, and then go back to Origins. It's that kind of tedious. It's not hard. You don't really have to do much, but that's all that is, just to get the 4 dragons. Now, however, getting the shards is a different story. To get the shards to actually grow the dragons, because you do need the shards. Go away, chat. This is the only one I have not grown to at least juvenile. And I'm going to tell you where to get the gems in Shinran, but you can also go to this little logo at the bottom, and you can complete the missions in Volcano, Tundra, Fantasy, and Desert, but there's an easier way to do it, to get the Rocky Gem and the Lightning Gem. If you don't want to go through doing Fantasy and Desert, mostly Desert, because Desert lags for a lot of people, and so which makes it harder for mobile players or generally laggy players to do world missions. Well, I cannot think, the spirit missions, which I'm going to show you in just a second. Thanks. The way that I do it is, instead of going to Shinran and defeating a bunch of the mobs in that little corrupted area in the Shinran world, which I will show you it later, is, well, tedious, and it doesn't give you a lot at once. So is what I do is I do Volcano and Tundra spirit missions, get the Arcane energy from the little pass I showed you just a minute ago, and keep doing those until I have enough to buy the Lightning and the Rocky Gem. You need 2,500 Arcane energy in order to buy any of the gems. You can, if you want, on your own time, do the missions for Desert and Fantasy to get the gem that way, instead of doing it my way. The way that I feel like is easier for those who don't mind doing the same tasks over and over again. Well, the same 3. The volcano ones are pretty simple. The only one I don't do is the hatching ones. I don't do those. Except for one. One is hatch 5 volcano eggs. One of them is to hatch a specific dragon and level it up and stuff. I'm not doing that. So I usually skip that for any of the worlds. I have actually not done Fantasy spirit missions, and I don't think I will, but I'll show you in this video. Same with Desert, because they're each different to match the world they're in. I think I got yeah, I don't know why I'm getting chests. But it's pretty simple, you just follow the mist. This one is defeat 15 gargoyles. Where is the friggin' exit to this thing? Here it is. Oh, wait, I need to find it. Another important thing. Have the dragon associated with the missions equipped it out, or it will not count. I forgot about that. It will remind you at the bottom. But just a reminder, make sure you have it equipped. You don't even have to use it. You just have to have it out and about. And then it will count towards the mission. Once you complete the mission, go back to Spirit. To the Spirit of the Monastery over there. I will cut this part out because it's going to take me a hot second. to wait for them to killing 15 gargoyles, 5 elementals, which are in the... Hold on, you. Which is in the lava areas, if you were unaware of where you can find the elementals. They look like that over there. You just gotta kill 9 of those, I believe. And then you gotta defeat the boss just one time, and you can do it with any dragon. And it'll count towards it. So you go back to the wisp, and you talk to it. And then you complete the task, and it's really simple. Get quest, and then you can look at the other ones. I'm not gonna... See, I don't do these, because it just takes forever. And I'm not doing it. See, this one I sometimes do, not all the time. But they do reset, I'm not sure. I think it's 30 minutes, 25 minutes every now and then. Now, whenever you complete one of those missions, you go to the little Lego thing, go here, and you can claim your reward if you have enough points to claim a reward. And you can claim a flame gem, and you can get a elemental egg, which gives you all of those. Obviously, the percentage will be cut down if you have I can't think of the lucky game pass, which I don't have that. I have no idea how to do the duels, and I won't be doing the duels. But if you do, well, there's a leaderboard for it. The missions, there are different other missions, daily missions. There's this one, which includes the duels if you want to duel. There's also this, which give you skill potions, which is more duels, but using what looks like the 4 different dragons you can get. This one is a lot simpler than I think, because I accidentally do them, but I never do this. But you can find this in the Undercity. You can click the little question mark in the Undercity and it'll show you where it is. Now on to Tundra, and I'll show you where the Wisp is. Wisp, the little spirit dude. I'll show you where Spirit is in the Tundra. Alright, Tundra. You wanna go... No idea what direction this is. But you wanna go over the mountain, and you wanna go to this second pillar of this big old bridge. I can't say that word. Big old bridge. And you wanna go down here, and you can talk to the Wisp here. Or my bad, the spirit. These are pretty simple. All you gotta do is collect 3 eggs, which are found around the map. The clue notes, if you aren't aware of what they are these little things on the floor. You can just do this, and it will give you a hint of where an egg or chest is, or another node to help you find an egg. I've already went through and did all of the chests. I could do a chest location video if y'all like to, because I know where all chests are except for desert and prehistoric. Sometimes wasteland. I know most of wasteland. Grow any Tundra dragon to adult, which can vary. I don't really know. I don't do that one either. Now I'm gonna show you where the spirit is in the desert. Desert's gonna be a little bit harder to spot because it's not in the open. Nor is fantasy. Fantasy is in a weird spot. Anyways, let's see there. And we're here. Anyways, so you see this big rock cluster over here. You wanna go over to this rock cluster and go in between this crack right here. When we go there, you wanna just drop. It's right here. And yes, this was a chest location. I am pretty maybe sure. They kind of just revamped this cave. But, Yeah, you see why I don't do the desert ones, and I stick to fire and ice, because you get arcane energy from both of them, and you get a pretty decent amount, plus each task gives you arcane energy each time you do it. And that's why I go to Shinrin World and buy the earth and lightning shards from there instead of doing the missions. You can do them, I just choose not to because they're weirdly tedious, but they're pretty self-explanatory, except for there's one that I have like no idea how to do. That a friend brought up. Sorry. A friend did bring up a mission, she was doing it, but doesn't know how to do that one. I hate this world. I don't know either. So, if I get that mission, I'll do a little bit of an update. I also didn't do any of the chests because I hate this world. It's a passion. Is there a chest over here? I'm getting distracted. I'm getting very distracted. I do know most chest locations in here, I just choose not to do them. Just because I don't want to spend 20 minutes to an hour finding them. Anyways, on to fantasy. Welcome to fantasy. Fantasy is a little harder to spot, and it is a tedious flight. So, where you want to go is you want to, whenever you spawn, you want to go fly over this mountain thing right here. And you're just going to go straight. It is not on the main island. It is on this island right here. I actually have never done the fantasy spirit missions. So we're about to take a peek. Defeat 6 Hydra, mythical deer, 2 mimics. Okay, that's not that hard. It's really not. Fish. I don't want to fish. Fish is annoying. Fishing is spend 15 consist. Okay. Yeah, that's not that bad. Yeah, that's not that bad. I could grind that. It's pretty simple. Pretty self-explanatory. But the method I use still works if you don't want to, do the missions for desert just because of how laggy it can be for a lot of people. Now I'm gonna show you where you can get the shards in the Shinrin world. Welcome to Shinrin. So what you want to do is you want to go over here. It's obvious that it's right here. But there's other items other than just the 4 shards you can get, which are all 2,500 archive shards. Sorry. And you can get other potions like the Aspect Potion, the Aspect Elemental Potion, Storm Theme Potion, Lava Theme Potion, Billion Theme Potion, Blizzard Preset Potion, Wind Preset Potion, Chocolate Theme Potion. I have no idea why that's there, because it shouldn't be there. Honestly. Hot Cocoa Preset, which I don't know why that's there either. Toadstool Theme Potion. I can't, I'm too broke. But these are where you can get the gems. I don't know why they call us 50 plus hunger, but they allow your dragon to grow. There's another mission that requires another spirit in the monastery. I don't remember what mission it is, but this is where it is whenever you have to go to Shinrin to find the spirit of monastery. It's all the way back here. It's just so you know, I don't remember what mission it is. I believe it is for the I can't think of the name. The egg. But we're gonna go over to the corrupted area. You could just glide, you could just follow the rings and it will take you there. It is quite far across the literal map, so we're gonna take it. Also, to just kind of level up this dragon. This is Rocky, by the way, one of the 4 you can get. This thing. A tip to grind coins is what you can do, and all you need to do, set a little timer and just go around the world. This particular world, going around harvesting the tree. Now this is the corrupted area. It used to be the snowy mountains. They used to be in this area. There's mobs here, and you can go beat these up. There's mobs just up here, and there usually sometimes is a chest, and there is a elite version of the mobs. And I believe they give you more. I don't really know. There is another mob area. And here's one just to the right of it. And then here's some more right here, and I think there's some up here. Yes, there's a chest usually up here as well. Somewhere like around there. Or over there, I don't remember. But they are a little bit stronger than your typical elite mobs. And I see all of them had just now spawned. But it's a little creepy. But that's kind of the point of it being corrupted. And I think that is all for this video today. I will be recording more videos later for the rest of the every other week. I get words today. Every other day, instead of posting every day, do every other day maybe. I haven't figured that out yet. I'm trying, people. Anyways, goodbye.